Is up. He's the game's first batter, and we're ready to get things started. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, it looked like he overthrew that one a little bit. Just got away from him up in zone.
One 0 on the way. And a swing and a miss by Rollins. Count is knotted up. Here's the pitch. It's fouled away.
Well, you know what? Don't buy the souvenirs. Wait till one comes into the stands, and he gets one right there.
Better than that, you get to go on TV because you made a great play. Good eye by Jimmy Rollins. Stays away from that one, and it evens it up. That one in the dirt. Good play by the catcher. Kept it in front of him. Strike three. Swung on by Rollins and no luck.
Well, good pitch right at the knees there. He swung right over the top of it and just couldn't put it in play.
Now we got a moment to look at how the Dodgers are going to shape up defensively.
Gary, defense is not really a strength for this club. They've committed the most errors in their division, so obviously they do not pick it up and throw it.
And Worth's batting. Base is empty. 1 out. Swung on. It's hit. This one towards Pierre. 2 down here in the inning. Howard at the plate. Two outs, base is empty. Kershaw with a windup. Watches that one high and outside. Calls strike one.
Well, every lineup needs a big power bat, and he is a guy that can change the game with one swing of the bat.
Swung on, liner to right. Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game. And there's Chase Utley at the plate. Runner on first, 2 away. He delivers. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Well, good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
And with 2 strikes on him now, Utley needs to protect, just make contact. Strike 3 swung on by Utley and no luck. No runs on a hit and they'll strand him. We'll go to the bottom of the first. It's going to be Cole Hamels on the mound. He gets settled in for Philadelphia. Steve, what do you think his strategy is going to be against this Dodger lineup?
Well, Gary, you know, with this guy on the mound facing all these left-handed bats, he's going to have to use his high-quality breaking stuff to be able to neutralize these left-handed bats, or it could be a tough day.
And here's Rafael Furcal. Called strike, and Hamels got him 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Furcaldo's a good contact hitter in these situations.
Well, he hangs this breaking ball and throws it up and in. The hitter gives up on it, doesn't even offer.
On the way. Low, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground to short. Rollins picks it up. And Furcal set down. Got a chance to check out the Phillies here. Here's how they look defensively.
Well, this is the best defensive team within this division, and they got the fewest number of errors committed, so they make plays behind their pitchers.
And Juan Pierre to bat. He's the league leader in stolen bases. One out, bases empty. Called strike, and Hamels got him 0-1. Here it comes. He swings, hits a ball to right field. And that's going to be the first hit for the Dodgers.
But Gary, he did his job right there. He got on base. Any way you can do it, you got to get on. Now let's see what he does. See if they put him in motion.
Joe Torre's lineup looks like this, courtesy of State Farm. And Steve, what are you looking at today?
Casey Blake, one of the more underrated players in the game today, a real professional, a guy who's persevered a lot of minor league seasons before getting it done at the major league level, a guy who hits well with runners in scoring position.
And here's Matt Kemp. One out, man on first. That's foul, back behind the plate. The pitch. And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. Oh, Pierre trying to steal. And he's in there at second base.
Now, Gary kept inching off the base a little bit more each time and had a pretty big lead, and then he got a great jump to get in there in second base. Nice job of base running.
Fastball got him looking, 2 down.
He just overpowers him with a fastball up and away right there. He didn't even think about swinging.
And Casey Blake. Runner on second and 2 outs. A swing line to left center. And that'll put Blake on first. The throw. And safe at the plate. Just gets in there before the tag.
Now, good job at the plate right there, picking up the RBI for the first run of the game. Now let's see if that adds to the momentum for the rest of the lineup.
It's going to be Loney now. And Steve, they've got the edge right now. They're getting some big runs at an important part of the game. Trying to salt it away early.
Well, they've staked out an early lead in this one, just where they want to be.
Well, you know, when you hit like this in the first inning, you start to anticipate maybe a healthy bit of run support coming in this game. He deals. High chopper goes foul. He delivers on the ground to first. And he cannot come up with it. And it's through. He's aboard easily. And they'll just have to sit on this one, so everybody's safe. And it's Russell Martin at the plate. Team leader in both average and ribbage. Two down. Runners at first and second. On the ground to second. Utley fields it. Throws to first. Side is retired. Early pressure being put on. A run over in the first. LA's out in front. 1-0. Middle of the lineup coming along. And there you see manager Joe Torre. A wonderful year for the Dodgers in 08 with Manny being Manny, and really both he and Joe Torre giving Los Angeles a boost to take them into that postseason. And we've got Ibanez batting. He'll start us out here in the second. Kershaw with a windup. And it's fouled away. And he checks his swing. They say he didn't go around, but they're going to appeal down to third. No go is the call, so he'll dig back in again. The 1-1. Swung on, contact made. Ethier to field it. One down.
Well, they almost got burned there. They played the percentages, shifting the outfield to the left. He hit it to right, but they were able to regroup and run it down.
It's Coast at the plate. One out, nobody on. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Well, that's a hittable pitch right there, Gary. A fastball in the inner part of the plate, but if you're looking out over the plate, sometimes it freezes you.
That's strike two, and Clayton Kershaw's in charge of this at bat right now.
Got to slow down up there, big guy. You've got to let that curveball come to you. He was way out in front.
Kershaw with a windup. Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down.
That's how you get it done right there. Great technique. 3 pitches and 3 strikes, and now he goes away.
And he had great command of all those 3 pitches. And Dobbs settles in. Base is empty and 2 down. Misses with a swing over the top of that one. 0-1.
That's power against power right there. Your best against my best. This time the pitcher wins.
Takes a swing at that curveball. He's behind now, 0-2. That misses at the shins, 1-2.
Good fastball right there. Let's see what he's going to come back with now.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count.
At 2-2, he's just looking to spoil. He's going to be defensive, but he's going up there hacking. Let's see if he can get him to chase a pitch out of the zone.
Curveball, strike 3 called. Side is retired. Nothing doing here in this half inning. And now on to the bottom half of the second. For those of you just coming on board, along with Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. This is MLB on 2K Sports. And it's Andre Ethier now. 289 average. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. Strike 1. Hamels got him to swing on that one. 0-1. Kicks and throws. That's a strike, and it's 0-2, and Ethia in danger of the K.
Like Gary clearly had him fooled right there, had him overcommitted, out on the front foot, swings right over the top of the ball.
Ethia was not looking for that one and is gone.
I think that's an outstanding sequence of pitches. 3 good choices, and he finishes them off quickly.
Tremendous job. He wasn't going to fool around with that hitter. And DeWitt's batting. One out, nobody on. Called strike, and Hamels got him 0-1.
Well, that's a pitch a lot of guys can do some damage on, but unfortunately, the pitcher gets the strike. The hitter couldn't swing the bat.
Swings over the top, and it's now 0-2.
Well, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him, he's coming at you with the fastball.
A swing and a miss, strike 3, but a chance at first. And out. The catcher makes the play.
That's a great play, Gary. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, does a great job retrieving the ball and gunning him out at first.
If you're a pitcher, you never want those strikeouts not to get recorded. Good play to be able to get the out at first base. It's Kershaw at the plate. Base is empty with 2 outs. Hamels sets and throws. Swing and a foul, straight back. Takes that breaking ball. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. Chance for you to see the expression of Charlie Manuel. And some good pitching last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get him going in the right direction. And it's Shane Victorino now. He'll start things off here in the 3rd inning. Got the bat on that one, and Pierre's there. And in there, base hit.
Gotta love the start to this inning here. Now let's see if they can keep the momentum going.
And it's Hamels batting. What do you think, Steve? A bunt here?
It's a definite bunt situation with the pitcher up. They've got to get the runners moved up.
Let's see if they agree. And Loney holds him in there. No one out and a runner on first. There's Victorino. Here we go. And he lays one down here. And the catch by Blake. And that's 2. A double play. Great double play right there. Boy, do those help your pitcher.
Hey, why throw it around when you can do it yourself? Great play.
And it's Jimmy Rollins in the box now. And he steals off and he gets away with it. He's one of the league's best. First pitch on the way to Rollins. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Well, this is a guy who puts so much pressure on the defense, Gary. I mean, among the best base stealers in the game. He can fly.
And the 0-1 by Kershaw. And it's 0-2. Jimmy Rollins swinging at anything close here. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. This one towards Ethier. And he's there to retire the side. Only 5 pitches to get out of that inning. That'll rest your arm. Dodgers not letting this lead go. It's going to be for Call. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's a nice location with that fastball down in the zone. If he makes contact, it's going to be a ground ball.
Coe sets up his target. Now the 0-2, Cole Hamels. He can waste one if he wants to. Hamels sets and throws. Hit in the air to left center. Able to make the grab on that one. 1 out.
Well, this ball was headed to the gap, but the left fielder got a good jump on it, able to run it down and make the play.
And it's Juan Pierre now.
Well, Gary, he has great speed, and that comes into play in so many different ways. I mean, you can run balls down defensively, but offensively, it puts pressure on the defense.
Trying to get down the bunt right there, but he missed it for a strike.
Again, I'm talking about the pressure that speed puts on the defense. Well, the reason that is they know they have to move quickly to get the ball from their glove to their throwing hand and get rid of it.
Pitch on the way. Line towards second. Utley fields it. And Pierre is retired.
Well, he tops that one to second on an easy routine ground ball and taken care of.
And Matt Kemp to bat. He's the top 10 in stolen bases for the league. Two outs and nobody on. Now Kemp gets set. This one foul back.
Well, he really puts pressure on the opposing pitcher and catcher with the way he can steal bases, Gary.
Hamels sets and throws. That swung on and flied to right. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
Well, good job keeping the inning alive. Even though the first 2 guys went down, still a chance to score some runs.
And it's Casey Blake at the plate.
Gary, it's about consistency and professionalism, and he has been so good at that his entire career, and you're still getting it done at a high level.
Here's the pitch to Blake. And the pitch out. Nothing doing that time. Oh, and there goes Kemp. And he is out trying to take second. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Now we move on to the top of the 4th. Batters 2 through 4 coming right up. And if you're just joining in, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Worth's batting in the top 10 in walks. Not a bad list. And the first pitch. Swing and a drive deep left center. This one towards Pierre as he gets to it for the out. Ryan Howard at the plate. He had a single in his last time up. Base is empty with one away. And now Howard gets set. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Again, we're into the fourth inning right now, and as you start to flip the lineup over again, they've only gotten 2 hits, so they're going to have to really evaluate what they should be looking for at the plate, and maybe they need to be a little bit more patient and make them work.
And the 0-1 by Kershaw. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away.
Well, they followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
And it's Chase Utley at the plate. Second highest average on the ball club. 2 outs, bases empty. First pitch on the way to Utley. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
He's getting it done all season long, Gary, and a guy they're really looking to count on.
Liner towards the hole. That one's grabbed. Side retired. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Dodgers not letting this lead go. Joe Torre. Last inning, that pitching gave up nothing. That's what he wants to see. Now looking for the offense to try and expand the lead. And it's Casey Blake in the box now. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. Here's the pitch to Blake. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Rollins will field. And that sets down Blake. 1 down. And James Loney up. He trails his team's leader in RBIs right now. Nobody on base, 1 away. Called strike, and Hamels got him 0-1. Here it comes. Swung and a ground ball to third. Dobbs. And that sets down Loney. And it's Russell Martin. Grounded out last time. Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's Martin's first look. And Hamels throws one outside for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Slider just misses the black. Falls behind 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
The 2-0 pitch. He looks at that fastball. Called strike. 2-1.
Oh, that's a quality fastball right there. Just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
The 2-1 pitch. Swung on. Bounced weakly to second. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Well, that was a quick inning right there. 7 pitches. We're through 4 here at Dodger Stadium. And for those of you just coming on, it's Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips. Great to have you with us. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. And it's Raul Ibanez in the box now. He'll get us started here in the 5th. first pitch on the way to Ibanez. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only one runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
And Ibanez watches that one go by. The count is even.
The one thing we know is he's not going to take a borderline pitch at 1-1. He likes to swing the bat, so I'm not giving him anything too fine and see if I can't get him to hit into an easy out.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one towards Pierre, and he meanders over to put it away.
They shifted the outfielders to the left. He hit it to left, and he's out.
It's Coast at the plate. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. One out, nobody on. And here's the first one. Watches the off-speed pitch. Ends up 0-1.
It's all about changing speeds, hitting your spots as a pitcher. That curveball down and away, nobody's going to touch that.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was well below that one. 1-2. And Kershaw now with a 1-2 count. Retiring Coast. That's the second out.
That's an atom ball right there. That ball was smoke. He stung it, but right at the second baseman.
And Dobbs settles in. 0 for 1 thus far. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss and a ball below the knees. 0-1. And the 0-1 by Kershaw. Swings over the top on that one, and it's 0-2. The pitch. Oh, man, there's the big bender. Struck him outside, retired. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. Dodgers not letting this lead go. We got the bottom 3 in the lineup due up. And Andre Ethier to bat. Definitely a significant part of the offensive strategy for Joe Torre. And Ethier ready for the first pitch. Strike one. Hamels got him to swing on that one. 0-1.
Well, they say swing hard in case you hit it, and that's what he did right there. That's a huge swing. Didn't get it, though.
And he delivers. That's a strike, and it's 0-2, and Ethier in danger of the K.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that four-seamer down and away.
Swing and a miss. Andre Ethier down on K.
We'll see the replay of that strikeout. 3 great pitches in a row, and he's out.
He just never got that at-bat started, Steve.
Well, no, and he's going to have plenty of time to think about it back in the dugout before the next at-bat.
And DeWitt's batting. He's the team's most walked batter. 1 out, bases empty. And here's the first one. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out. It's Kershaw at the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the pitch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball. 0-1. Started to go around. That pitch is in there anyway. 0-2. Coe sets up his target. Changeup got him, and the side is retired. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Top of the 6th coming up here on 2K Sports. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. And it's Shane Victorino now. He's ready to start out here in the 6th inning. First pitch to Victorino. And he swings right over the top of that one. Strike 1.
Well, Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound. The defense has not felt that much pressure either. With only one runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
That's strike 2, and Clayton Kershaw's in charge in this at bat right now.
Well, with a couple strikes on him, Gary, I'm going to go right at him with a slider now. He struggles with that pitch.
And that one swung on and missed by Victorino.
What I like about this is on 0-2, he didn't mess around. He didn't try to nibble to get him chase off the plate. He goes right at him and just gets the strikeout.
And it's Hamels batting. Now playing his 4th year in the majors. Base is empty with 1 away. He deals. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. This one towards Ethier as he gets a little exercise that time.
He's retired 10 in a row. The hitters are completely overmatched right now. He's got it all going on.
And Jimmy Rollins is up 0 for 2 thus far. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch on the way to Rollins. On the ground to third. Picked up by Blake. Throws to first, side is retired. And he has just been magnificent through 6. Still got outs to get, Steve, but he's in this one.
Now, Gary, he's got his great stuff and his great location.
6th inning baseball on 2K Sports. We move to the bottom half. And here's Rafael Furcal. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning. First pitch to Furcal. Called strike, and Hamels got him 0-1.
But Gary, awfully tough to read this pitch out of his hand. He has great deception, makes it look like a fastball. It just comes out so much slower.
Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Furcaldo's a good contact hitter in these situations.
He likes to try to make contact 0-2 and not get struck out, so that means you can't throw anything too close to the plate right here.
It's chopped foul to the left side. And he strikes him out. He caught Rafael Furcal flat-footed.
Oh, an outstanding sequence of pitches for him right there. We've got to check out the pitch tracker breakdown and see what he's been throwing today.
And Steve, the hitters want to take a look at that. They'd love to know what the sequence is. And here's Juan Pierre. He leads the NL in stolen bases. Base is empty, 1 out. He delivers. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
I tell you, this makes the game exciting for me. The strategy that comes into play with a guy like this on the bases means he's one of the best base stealers around.
Strike 2. Pierre now has got to be careful, but a good punch hitter.
Well, the changeup right there hit a good spot. You want to keep that down to the zone, so even if they swing at it, it stays in the ballpark. Struck
him out. That's number 8 in the game.
That's the best way to do it. 3 pitches, efficiency. Save your arm a bit.
Can't be any more efficient than that. 3 and gone. And here's Matt Kemp. He leads his team in runs scored. Base is empty with 2 outs. Now Kemp gets set. Called strike, and Hamels got him 0-1.
Consistency, professionalism. He never seems to give up an at-bat, Gary. He's so locked in this year.
Kicks and throws. And a good eye there by Matt Kemp. Stays away from it. It's even.
But Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1.
You want to throw the changeup away, because even if the hitter is on it, he usually keeps it in the ballpark.
The pitch. And now Kemp has the 3-1 hitter's count.
3-1 count. The hitter knows the pitcher has to come in the strike zone. He's going to look to drive it.
And the fastball is over. 3-2 now.
That's a solid pitch going up in the zone with that 4-seam fastball. You establish different parts of the zone and you change the hitter eye level. In this situation, he took the pitch.
Swung, ground ball to short. Rollins picks it up. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. We move on to the 7th inning. Number 2 hole set to get things started. And Worth's batting. He'll lead off the 7th inning. The first pitch. Here's a swing and a line drive. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
The more base runners you get, the more pressure you put on the opponent. A single here with nobody outs. Put some pressure on this defense now.
Here is Ryan Howard.
Jason Worth has surprising speed. They don't realize sometimes this guy can steal a base. If they don't keep him tight, he's going, because this is a running situation.
And the 0-1 by Kershaw. And it's 0-2. Ryan Howard. He'll be swinging at anything close here.
Tough to score with only 3 hits in a ball game, and we're deep into this one right now. So unless something dramatically changes, he's just going to shut them down the rest of the way. He's been overpowered.
He deals. Rings him up. You can almost taste the adrenaline right now, Steve. You can just tell he's getting stronger as he goes along.
He's got so much confidence. He's just knocking the bats out of the batter's hands. Well, that's a big out right there. Now the double play ball, Gary, can get him out of the inning and preserve the 1-run lead.
Now Chase Utley. 1 out. Runner on at first. First pitch on the way to Utley. Swung on and a grounded to first. Over to second for 1. Over to first and safe. Very close play. They will not get the double play.
They played it like they knew he would hit it to right, like they wanted him to hit it to right. He hit it to right, but he was still able to come away with a base hit.
So now Raul Ibanez batting. A runner on first with 2 outs. Swung on, and that's foul back. And Ibanez watches that one go by. The count is even.
Now, big break on this curveball. He starts it in the strike zone, but it falls right out of the zone. Good eye by the hitter not to chase it.
Good-looking fastball. Called the ball, though, 2-1. Martin setting up. Line fair down the line and right. That one headed into the corner. Going to try for at least a double. And Utley's on his way home. There's the throw. And he scores, and we are tied.
It's just a shame to see the shutout broken up right there, Gary, but still, just a tremendous performance today.
This one was all about speed as he went diving into the bag.
Well, he goes diving into the bag, and I'm not sure whether he meant to do it or he was just out of gas and it was a lunge to get in safely.
And it'll be Corey Wade doing the pitching. The Dodgers bring him in to relieve.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those decisions you can go either way. He's pitched pretty well to this point, but it is getting late, and do you want to take any chances? The manager decides to go to the pen. Gary, it's strength against strength right now in a critical situation.
I think he's thinking about how he's going to approach this crucial at-bat.
Now, what separates the men from the boys is the two-out hitting in big ball games. Playoff teams get it done with 2 outs.
It's the curve by him that time. He's in control with that 0-2 count. Oh, some debate going to go on here. Did he check his swing in time, Steve? No, he did not. And with 2 strikes, he gets another crack at it. The 1-2 on its way. And it's fouled off. It's Coast at the plate. And he is batting here late in the game in a crucial spot.
Well, you've got a base runner. You don't know if you're going to get another opportunity. The game may be on the line right here.
This is the chance at a game-winning RBI. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. Gets another one down. That'll score a run.
Well, they need a big out right here, Gary. I mean, they're giving up some runs in this inning. They need to get outs right now just, again, to show that they can get them.
And Dobbs settles in. Steve, great determination by this offense. It looks like they may take charge of this ball game late. A smash towards the hole, and that'll get him aboard. They're on a roll.
Shane Victorino coming to the plate. He wants to deliver for his team. We'll see if he can get it done here.
One of the most difficult situations for players to come through in this game. That's when you're going to run her out there and 2 down.
Well, the game's best clutch hitters handle the pressure. They keep themselves intense while not getting tense. Let's see if he can do it.
He delivers. Swing, and oh, he shatters his bat as he hits this one on the ground.
Well, he doesn't get a whole lot of this one, but gets just enough of it with a broken bat base hit.
And it's Hamels batting. Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning offensively. Here's your big-time opportunity to put something up on the board. He watches the first pitch. That ends up in the zone. Strike 1.
You always want to get that first strike in there as a pitcher because now you can execute your plan to put the guy away.
Ground ball. And that one eats him up. And they can't get him. The run scores on the error.
Here's another look at the air. He's not able to reel in this ground ball.
He misread that somehow. That caught him in the wrong part of the glove.
Just got away from him. Jimmy Rollins can beat you in so many different ways in a game, and this is some kind of matchup now.
One swing of the bat in this situation with the sacks full, and this ball game could be over.
Gary, I think they have to consider going to the pen right here. They're already down 2 runs. They cannot afford a base hit in this situation.
There's a swing, a high bouncer towards the hole. He's up with it. And the tag is applied, side retired. A strike for 5 base hits in this inning and 3 runs up. The Phillies gaining the upper hand here. Chance for you to see the expression of Charlie Manuel. All right, now his lineup is in overdrive. Exciting bit of run production. A good way to keep your manager happy. And it's Casey Blake in the box now. Drove in a run earlier in the game. On the way. Low for ball 1.
Here in the 7th inning right now, nobody out. This is the time to get things going. You're down 2 runs. Make up the ground right now. Don't wait. You know, the pressure mounts. Plus, you get late in the game, you're going to see their best reliever coming in. This is the time to do it.
1-1. He lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1.
Tough pitch to hit right here. When you run this fastball up and away, you have to elevate your swing to get on top of it. He ends up taking the pitch.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Diving stop. Howard. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. An example of what you can do when you dive. Taking away a hit, making a nice stop, getting the out.
It's a great diving play, but I love how quickly he gets to his feet, and it saves the pitcher a base hit right here. Nice job.
And James Loney stands in. Grounded out his last time through. 1 out, nobody on. And Loney gets in. First pitch. Swings at that breaking ball but misses. It's 0-1.
1 out right here, up by 2 in the inning. You want to limit base runners and make plays. Try to eliminate the lead runner, but get outs if you can.
0-1 offering from Hamels. Called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now. 0-2.
Outstanding rotation on that pitch. Look at the mechanics for this pitcher. It comes out of his hand and just falls off the table.
Swung on, line softly to the right side, and the play made by Utley.
But Gary, he just continues to mow this lineup down. We're talking about 11 hitters in a row retired.
And it's Russell Martin at the plate. Ground out victim last time through. Two outs, base is empty. Hamels sets and throws. Starts him off swinging at his shoe tops for a strike.
Now 2nd out in the inning here in the 7th. You're up by 2. I think right now you've got to throw strikes. Force them to get base hits. Make them earn their base runners. No free passes.
Called strike below the waist, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, that's a textbook 12-6 power curveball right there. You start it up in the zone, break it to the bottom of the zone. Even if they swing and put it in play, you get an out.
Swing and lined up the middle. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
He gets a letter high pitch, a good pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it. Nice job.
Hitting from behind is not an easy thing to do in this game, but a little easier when the pitch is up there.
You throw it over the plate like that, it's going to cost you.
And now, Andre Ethier. Two outs and a man on first. The pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Played by Utley. Throws on to first. Side is retired. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Phillies still on top. And Worth's batting. Had a double his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Good movement there as he swings right under it for a strike. Low for a ball, 1-1. Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2.
Well, Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. And, 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heater.
Strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 away.
Boy, terrific break on this pitch. It just bottoms out. Pretty fast for a breaking ball, too. The ball up and away from the hitter. I think he thought it was going to be out of the zone.
Most of those pitchers are not going to be called strikes anyway. If you can throw there all day, you're in great shape.
With a 2-strike approach, though, you've got to drive that pitch the other way.
Nobody on base, 1 away. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
I think the hitter's going to be looking for that powerful 4-seam fastball today. The problem is, even when you look for it, if it's located properly, it's tough to hit.
Here's the pitch. And it's 0-2. Ryan Howard. He'll be swinging at anything close here. That 4-seamer's a nasty pitch that he's got, Steve. You might want to start swinging a little early on it.
Well, that's exactly it. They're going to have to speed up their approach, and if he can use an off-speed pitch, he could be devastating.
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
This ball was well hit, and the ball looked like it was going to carry deeper. The right fielder had just enough time to slide over and put it away.
And as Chase Utley now bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch on the way to Utley. Swings over it for strike 1. Swung on, line to right field. And he can't run it down. He can't get it. He's going to try to stretch it. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error. What this shows you is that as a team, Steve, wow, are they hitting.
Gary, you get a good look at the spray chart here. Not tough to win ball games when you're hitting the ball like this. One of the more underrated hitters, Raul Ibanez, is coming up in a tough situation here. Let's see if he can deliver.
And there are 2 men out, runner in scoring position, a chance to increase their lead.
A big opportunity here to pad the lead and create a little larger margin for error. Not as much pressure if they were behind.
Deciding not to take any chances here. A little respect being shown. They're going to walk it.
Well, the manager starts every game saying, I don't want that guy to beat me. That was the guy they pitched around him.
It's Coast at the plate. He singled his last trip. 2 men on and 2 men out. And here's the first one. That's on the outside corner for a strike. The pitch has him uppercutting that time, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's sitting fastball right here. He gets it, but just couldn't put the swing on it. He wanted it as he's just underneath it.
Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2 on. And here come the Dodgers. This is the home half of the 8th. Another chance for the leadoff hitter coming up in the inning. Meyer pitching as the Phillies bring him in as a reliever.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
Here's the pitch. Shallow left center. And Rollins with a catch.
Well, this ball is absolutely scorched at the shortstop. He doesn't even have to move to get the out.
That brings up Mark Loretta. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
Well, now hitting for the pitcher in this situation, he just has to try to get on base and see if he can't get something going offensively.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off one low, 1-0.
Now you're up by 2 runs here with 1 out, and obviously, you know, this is where you want to try to just get another out, take away any hope they have, try to get back in the dugout, see if you can put on some more runs before they come back up again to try to expand the lead.
One on the way. Ooh, that one is just outside the zone, and it's 2-1. Oh, it looks like we've got an injury here. He's going to have to leave the ball game. And out on the mound, we've got Brad Lidge. They bring him in following the injury. He's ready. Lidge with a 2-1. Hit in the air to left center. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
He makes it look easy as a pinch hitter. Come off the bench, swing the bat, get a base hit. But a lot of preparation goes into that at bat.
Now Rafael Furcal. 1 out, man on first. Here it comes. On the ground to first. And he'll try to make the play. And they got to him in time to tag him out.
Well, nice stop by the first baseman there, but the runner able to advance into scoring position now. Now, Juan Pierre, one of the toughest guys to strike out in the major leagues. A good contact hitter coming up in a big situation right here, Gary.
And at this point of the ballgame, this is a big opportunity for him right here. A couple of RBIs waiting.
Gary, a clutch situation right here. 2 outs, team down by 2, and a runner on second. If you want to be successful in this league, you have to come through in situations like this. How good would a home run be here?
He deals. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Utley on that ground ball. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. They pick up no runs on 1 hit and leave a man at second. 8 innings in the book. On to the 9th. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming to the plate. Will be the new pitcher. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Well, in the late innings, now it's time for the managers to match wits to see who can best utilize his bench and his bullpen to win this game.
The 1-0 now towards center field, and that's a base hit. Gets down in front of him.
Well, welcome to the game right there. The first batter you face, you give up a base hit. He's got to keep himself under control now and not lose his composure.
And Victorino's batting. 2 for 3 thus far. A runner on first, no outs. And the first pitch, fastball in there, 0-1. And with 2 strikes on him, Shane Victorino does not want a K here.
A good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
The pitch, hot shot towards the hole. He dives and gets it. And it's in time from his knees to get the out. Only way he's going to make this play once he stopped it was to make that throw the way he did.
Well, even after the diving stop, I didn't know if they were going to have enough time to get him at first, but he didn't get to his feet. Throwing from his knees was the key.
It's going to be Stairs now. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
And at this point in the ball game, you'd love to add some more runs on that board.
Well, just get an insurance run or 2 to protect your relief pitchers when they come into the game.
This could be the put-away run or runs. This is lined softly towards shallow right. Streak continues. That gets in. And he scores.
Well, that's another insurance run for them right there, and now a little more breathing room as they head to the bottom of the 9th.
Here's Jimmy Rollins. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
Well, they're starting to pull away right now, Gary. I mean, 3-run lead in the 9th inning. Every additional run takes that much more pressure off your pitcher.
At the belt, the 1-0. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1. Sometimes we talk about these being insurance runs, but they're not really. What you're doing are putting up runs that keep you in the lead and give you the ball game late.
Well, when you're up by 3, I mean, it makes the other team feel like they've got so much work to do to come back and win. It almost paralyzes them in the bottom of the 9th.
Yes, he did. No hesitation on that call either. Good eye by Jimmy Rollins. Stays away from that one, and it evens it up.
He likes to swing 2-2. He's very aggressive, trying to fight off that strikeout. Let's see if he can get him chase a pitch out of the zone here.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole, and he scoops it up. Over to Loney. 2 men have been put away.
You want to make sure you at least get an out in this situation, but the runner is able to advance now into scoring position.
And doing the pitching, it'll be Jonathan Broxton. They've decided it was time to make a change here. And Worth's batting. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. 2 outs and a runner on second. And the first pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
That's a good fastball right there. He blew that one right by him.
Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it, 0-2.
He's not able to center that fastball. He's not picking it up out of the pitcher's hand and reacting properly. He swings right over the top.
Swing, and that's going to be hit behind the plate. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. This one towards Ethier. And that's out number 3. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. Philadelphia up 3. Out on the mound. Philadelphia is bringing him into close now. Now Kemp gets set. Here's an off-speed pitch in there for strike one.
Well, I think right now they're looking to get a couple guys on and see if they can't get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark right here. So base runner's the key. Do not run into outs. Be conservative on the bases. You're down 3.
J.C. Romero in front. No balls, 2 strikes.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
And he gets under that one. 1 away.
Well, offensively right now, you're running out of time, down to your final 2 outs, and it's all about getting people on base and then let somebody run into an extra base hit. 1 run at a time, 1 base runner at a time, but start to believe you can do it.
And it's Casey Blake in the box now. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Base is empty with 1 away. Here's the pitch to Blake. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
A high pop-up. Utley will field. Out number 2.
Well, 1 more out to close this one out, Gary, and obviously a successful day, up by 3 and a save situation. So, you know, obviously looking to try to close this one out and get ready for tomorrow.
It's going to be Loney now, wearing the collar thus far. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch, called strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle. Utley, the dive, he's up. And he's out at first. What an out.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching